Hey there guys, this is Obsidian Chill. Got another video for today. And a part of the next game update, we have the release of two new pet trinkets. We have the LexCorp turret and the bat drone. Now before I get into the preview of what those look like and my famous spreadsheets, I wanted to show you guys where to get them first. So the LexCorp trinket, the tier 2 and tier 3 are going to drop from the Umbrax, the Ultraviolet. So that's the duo that's a part of Legion of Doom. So tier 2 is going to drop from normal, and tier 3 is going to drop from the elite version of that. Now the bat drone, slightly different. Bat drone, we have to go all the way back to Rise of the Bat, which is a part of the Riddle of the Crime DLC. So if you do Rise of the Bat, the alert, you'll get the bat drone tier 2 because there's no elite version. So that means the tier 3 bat drone, you have to buy off the vendor. And the vendor price will be the same pretty much as the other ones. The tier 1s will be on there as well for 100 source marks. The tier 3s go up to the 700 source marks. And then technically, with the LexCorp turret, which one, if I can see that here, you'll see here to unlock them you need all the normal headlines for Legion of Doom. And then for the tier 3 one, must obtain all the normal and elite mode headlines for Legion of Doom. That's for the LexCorp turret, just if you want to buy those. But like I said before, these will drop from the duo, regular and elite. These will drop from Rise of the Bat, and this one you'll have to purchase off the vendor. And there's going to be feats just like before. So let's get into the preview, what they look like, and then jump into the actual damage results. And we're on to the spreadsheets. So in terms of the pets, we've got AoE and single target for LexCorp. Now, LexCorp is a little bit inconsistent. A lot of it is that it's going to be dependent whether or not it gets 7 or 8 hits. 8 hits is pretty much the standard for single target turrets. This one, sometimes you'll see 7, sometimes you'll see 9. 9 is very rare. But you see a lot of 7s, at least with the LexCorp turret, compared to any ones like, say, the Antimatter or the Brainiac turret, any one of those ones. Sorry, not the Brainiac turret, but the other single target ones. There's more single target ones, Source Lightning, for example. You see pretty much consistent 8s across the board. But with the LexCorp, you see some 7s, which is what brings it down. But so at least on the tier 1 side, it did kind of fall on the more on the 7 side. But if you're going to be consistent 8s, it's pretty much going to be the exact same, like 303, 302. So when you get the actual 8 hits, it's pretty much the exact same as any other single target turret. Bat drone, same thing, kind of falls within everything else. I mean, not a giant difference. 600. This is the tier 1, so 677, 679, 672. So it's really between like 2 and 5K difference. Not really huge gap at all. We move to the tier 2, same thing. LexCorp turret, pretty much more 7s, a little bit better than the Gem turret, which is pretty much consistent 7s. But same thing. If you get 7s, it's pretty much the exact same. 317, 319, 317. 316, it's going to be the same consistent damage. And then Bat Drone actually comes out on top for the tier 2. So the Bat Drone, this is the one that you can actually get from Rise of the Bat, the alert. The other ones you have to buy off the vendor. But same thing, not a huge difference, obviously, only 4K difference. The tier 3, which is the high damage versions, same thing. LexCorp falls slightly below just because of those 7s, but once again, 3-3-1, 3-3-2. If you get those 8s, it's the exact same. But Batron does fall outside of the top trinkets. So Freeze Drone, which is a survival mode trinket, that's still the best AoE trinket. Mother Box and Controlled Star aren't that far behind. I mean, these tier systems that Sharon have done, they're pretty much all consistent. So really, it's not so much like reskins, is that you can use multiple trinkets and you're not stuck using just one. But technically, if you want to have the highest potential for damage, it's still going to be Freeze Drone. But like I said, 2k difference is nothing. So Mother Box is nice and close. But Batron does kind of fall below Angelic and Father Box slightly. Jumping over to single target to see if that changes anything. Same thing, that the turret damage is going to be completely dependent on whether or not you get 7 or 8 hits. Batron falls pretty much at the top for the tier 1s. Tier 2, same thing, lags a little bit behind. More of a 6k difference there, but it's pretty much exactly the same as Nightmare, Angelic, and Batron. And pretty much exactly the same as Mother Box too. There's not much variation at all, like 1k difference. And then Bat Drone for single target falls behind Seahorse, the Brainiac drone. So Freeze Drone does fall behind a little bit on single target, so compared to AoE, so that's why you want to have 2 trinkets. So technically it's still going to be Seahorse. That's going to be the best, just with that single target beam it has. Brainiac drone, once again, not far behind. It's only 3k difference between Bat Drone and Seahorse. So ultimate falls into what your preference is using. So take care, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.